Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Scrap Zone. I'm Julie, and in today's video I'll be sharing this beautiful adventure single page layout using the Everyday Moments Cricut collection from Close to My Heart. So let's get started. First off, I cut all of these pieces using my Explorer Air machine, and I've gone ahead here off camera and I've pre-assembled the first layer, and I went and I did it with 3D foam tape. Now it was a little bit difficult, but it looks fabulous. All of these little letters were doubled up together, so the top layer is silver foil and the back is Sapphire Cardstock, and those two have been backed with 3D foam tape. So here I'm showing you how those pieces, the starburst pieces, go together. They are delicate, especially when they are cut using pattern paper. They probably stick together a little bit better when they are cut out of cardstock, but I thought that these patterns were absolutely gorgeous. So I found that gluing the center part down first and then just laying those starburst and kind of just pulling them outwards towards the outside of your page works best. All of those larger pieces line up with the 8.5 by 11 format, so it makes it a little bit easier to kind of make sure that everything is nice and straight. As you can see here, I did not change the original design. I used it as it was and as you would see it in Cricut Design Space. I did change the colors. I used the mixed in paper pack and I brought in the wood grain sapphire paper pattern paper from the Seize the Day paper collection. I really like how you can just add a few of those papers and mix them all up and come up with your own combination. So this was a lot of fun just to put together with these colors. So here you're seeing me kind of tacking everything down, and I'm going to go ahead here and add the 4x6 photo, which has been matted. Again, I'm using the silver foil as an accent color, and I thought that it looked really cute. So this title, before I glue everything down, I'm going to do a dry assembly just to make sure that I have enough space for my title, my photo mat, and these little elements here, and I'm tacking them down with just a little bit of liquid glue. The reason for the liquid glue is that you can kind of move your elements around if they're not down exactly straight the first try. So you've got these little cute pennants here that I'm sneaking them underneath my photo mat, and again the liquid glue makes it so much easier. So I'm just going to finish off here by tacking down my photo mat. I'm just going to add a little bit of liquid glue at the corner, just make sure that everything is nice and secure. So I'm going to just do that for all four corners, and we're going to proceed with adding the next elements. So here I'm showing you the nice little circle elements. I did back those with Sapphire Cardstock. I just felt that they popped a little bit more off the page. So I'm going to start putting my title together so that N goes right smack in the middle, and then you just kind of line everything up. So I am going to bring in my T-ruler here for this. I just want to make sure that I've got everything nice and straight. And I've gone ahead and I've used 3D foam tape. I did use the thin 3D foam tape. It just gives it another element, and I just really like that it was popping off that center focal point. So as you can see here, these pre-designed layouts are absolutely gorgeous to play with. Now you can cut them as is, use the recommended colors, or you can go ahead and change up the colors and they will look completely different every time. So this was a nice monochromatic look with the pop of silver foil, and I just really like the way that this turned out. Even if you're using a pre-designed layout, a really simple way to elevate that layout is to use 3D foam tape. So this is what I've done for this particular layout. Here I've used it on the background, and here I've used it on the title. Again, the title was done with thin 3D foam tape, and these top letters here, what I'm doing is I'm pulling off the backing, but not all the way through. I'm keeping the backing of the 3D foam tape where my photo is going to be, because I didn't get a chance to print a photo, but that's okay. I'm just going to go ahead and add my title anyways, but just to be mindful that later on I'm going to want to sneak a photo underneath those letters, and I don't want to lift everything up and muck everything up. That is my official word, yes. And so we're going to go ahead here and add those little elements. So those elements, very much like the titles, were done using 3D foam tape, both the thin and the regular 3D foam tape. I love this little clip, and by cutting the clip with black regular cardstock and silver foil, it looks real. It looks really, really good. So all layouts need a little bit of embellishment. So I've gone ahead here, and because my patterns are very busy, I thought I would just stick with white enamel dots, and I think that they look good. They don't stand out too much, but they just give that extra little oomph to my page. Now, I hope you really like this Cricut collection. I'll leave my affiliate link down below, because as of now, that's the only way you can purchase your very own. And thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I want to remind you to subscribe to my channel, to click that little notification bell, because I will be posting lots of crafty projects that I think you'll enjoy. So have yourself a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. And here's another Everyday Moments layout that I think you'll enjoy. Thanks!